Hey guys, it's time for me to talk about my top three shows of the week, and in third place goes Rain. And I really liked all the twists and turns that happened in this episode. So much went down. Mary is now going to marry Bash, and she's going to hopefully become the ruler of England, Scotland, and France. Pretty much, Catherine has been cast out. She was banished, and now she's basically being held prisoner in the cell down below. It's just crazy. Francis has given his blessing, even though he is not happy that Mary has decided to go ahead and marry Bash, even though he knows now that it's because of Nostradamus's prophecy, his visions for the future, and that Francis would die. And then, of course, we had Clarice stabbing Nostradamus in the neck by the end of the episode. So I don't even know what is going to happen to Nostradamus. Is anyone going to find him in time? And where Clarissa is going to be now. She's off and running in this castle. So should be interesting to see what happens next. My second show of the week goes to Arrow. It was definitely much stronger than week one coming out after the mid-season finale. And in this episode, Slade basically took off his suit and tie and put on his outfit that it looks like he's going to be wearing when he eventually goes up against Arrow, and he looks pretty badass. And of course, we had Sebastian Blood come under fire in this episode. Lorelai was very convinced that he is the one who murdered his mother, and murdered his father, and was behind all of this madness that's been going on in Starling City as of late. And unfortunately, now that it's been revealed that she has been taking medication and drugs that are not prescription drugs that don't belong to her, nobody really trusts her, and it's going to be very interesting to see where she goes from here. She was also I guess she wasn't disbarred, but she was fired from being DA. So it'll be interesting to see where she goes from here. And now that everybody knows that she's basically been popping pills, and of course Arrow slash Oliver still is believing that Sebastian Blood is on the side of good and not the side of evil. So it'll be interesting to see how long that lasts. And of course, we had Roy pretty much coming into his the realization that he is now like a superhuman, that because he took that serum, he's got extra special powers, and he obviously doesn't know how to control them, and he really doesn't even know what he's capable of doing. So Arrow has now taken him under his wing, and he is going to be learning a skill or two from the one in charge, Mr. Arrow. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I like that he, trusted Sin with his secret. And to be honest, I'm kind of liking him and Sin more than I like Thea, but whatever. So that is my number two show of the week. And my number one show of the week has got to be Sleepy Hollow and its amazing, amazing season one finale. I mean, it was crazy. From the two-parter to all the way to the end, it was awesome. And of course, we got the big reveal that the Sin Eater slash Henry Parrish is actually Jeremy, who is the son of Katrina and Ichabod Crane, and that reveal was crazy. And I know after I did my review, I went out and I read a few other reviews from people, who post all the time online, and everybody was pretty much across the board blown away by this season one finale. It was outstanding. And so, of course, just for a little recap, we have Ichabod buried underground, strapped in these vines, and in a coffin which looks like a wooden box. We have Katrina off with the headless horseman, Abraham, courtesy of Henry Parrish slash Jeremy, and of course we have Irving, who turned himself in and is now in jail. We have Jenny upside down in a car after her tire was shot out by the Headless Horseman. And of course, we have Abby stuck in purgatory in a dollhouse with her sister, I guess in the younger version of herself and her sister Jenny. So all of our main characters are like trapped somewhere without the realization where everybody else is. So that is going to be crazy when season two returns. And of course, Henry broke the seal and he is now what represents war. So the second horseman has been out for 13 years and nobody knew. And it's a crazy, crazy reveal. And by far the top show of the week. I'm going to miss it very much. I think, 8 months I have to wait now for it to come back. And that's upsetting because it ended on such an amazing note. But that's what television is supposed to do, keep us longing and waiting for more. So I can't wait for it to return with all new episodes in, I guess, September. Oh my God, it's just crazy. Anyways, guys, let me know what your top 3 shows were for the week and leave a comment down below what you thought. If you're watching the shows that I'm watching, what you thought of them. Like and subscribe, and let me know if you want me to do any other type of videos. I mean, I do a lot of recapping as it is, but I'm always open for more suggestions. So that is it for me, guys. I'll see you next week with my top 3 choices. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.